We are back, guys. We are back. We're back. So yeah, we were unfortunately we had I had a call from work there I had to take, so I unfortunately had to drop the stream there, but we're back, guys. We are back, and back to fishing, guys. Back to fishing. So we're back to fishing, guys. Got our circle hooks here. Got our little hook. And we're gonna rig this up with worm, guys. Worm. We're on the Mississippi River here in beautiful St. Louis. Beautiful North St. Louis. This is the railroad bridge up here. Really nice area. Really nice area, guys. So that's where we're fishing at today, guys. That's where we are fishing at today. We're gonna catch something, guys. I really do. I think we are gonna definitely catch something. We're in a good spot. Really good spot. But it's been super sunny today, guys. I mean, super sunny. So this is my 4th try doing the live streams today because this stream has just been dropping so much. Just been dropping so much. But we're back here. We're back doing it again, guys. I'm on a slightly different section. We are going to try for some. Oh, catch the big one. Nice, nice, nice. MVP just caught a really big something or other. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. We're going to go over there and check it out. Let's see. Do you need the net? Oh, nice. Okay, he got a big. Got us something big, guys. Got us something big. MVP just got something big, guys. Got something big.
Barely moving that rod. Get my trigger back, set the hook.
Oh man, he got him. Got him. So he's just got something big, guys. Yeah, that's a. He's a tough fish there. Okay, so we're getting him in close, guys. This is MVP, guys. He caught himself a big. Oh, there it is, guys. I don't know yet. Is it a grass? Oh man. No way.
What the heck? Why did that pull off?
Oh man, just got out. I don't know what it was, but did it bend out or?
No.
Oh.
Just popped off.
Man, that was big. I don't know what that was, but.
I saw top dorsal fin. I think it was a buffalo carp.
Okay, buffalo carp.
Does that look not bad to you? I mean.
No, looks good. It must have just.
Yeah, buffalo carp have real small mouths.
Okay, yeah.
So it's very common for you to get them right.
Right. Okay. Just
because they mouth the bait a lot. Remember, I said that rod was just doing this really gentle wobbling. I'm pretty confident that was a buffalo carp.
That was a big fish, whatever it was. Giant buffalo carp. So MVP just got a giant buffalo carp there. We were about to land. We were about to land him, guys, but he popped off at the end. So he popped off. So we are gonna. Line didn't snap though. It was just a hook, guys. Line didn't snap. It was just a hook coming out. So I don't know what that was, but it was big. It was big. Definitely a big fish. Definitely a big one. So we're gonna send these back on out, and yeah, I'm down on, like I said, a slightly different section. This area is just a big sandy beach area, and I don't know. We'll see what we catch here, guys. We'll see what we catch here. I caught a gar out here last time, so there's all kinds of stuff. There's catfish. Just kind of a little everything, guys. A little everything. So we're throwing I will use a little bit of this hot dog as well as the worm, and that'll just really kind of keep all the, try to make sure we have enough bait on there to really attract something. But yeah, he got hooked on something big. I don't know what that was, because hook popped out right before we could get him landed. So, but we are gonna keep on fishing, guys. We're definitely gonna keep on fishing. Definitely some nice fish in here, guys. Nice fish on the Mississippi, guys. Nice fish on the Mississippi. So let's keep fishing, guys. See what else we can catch. Good spot. And yeah, I'm gonna throw this up here, guys, just onto the, all right, guys, that's my bait. Sender. I'm not throwing it out far, guys. I'm not gonna throw it out too far. That's where I think we're gonna keep this route, guys. Not fishing super far out today, guys. Not fishing super far out. We're gonna need to do that. I'm back, guys. I am back, guys. How's it going? It is me, Simply Shandy. It is me, Liam. It is me, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Samal Moda. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're back. I had to cut the live stream there. I got a work call, but we're back, guys. We are back. So we'll see what we catch here, guys. I think we will. No, I am not Afghan. Sorry. Can you go for catfish? That's what we're going for, man. I mean, there's catfish down here. This is a pretty good spot for catfish from what I understand. So we'll see if we catch any. Definitely a good chance at catching some. They're down here. How's it going, Pat? How's it going, Liam? How's it going, everybody? We are out here trying to catch some fish, guys. We'll see what we catch, Liam. We'll see what we catch. I think we will catch some fish for sure. For sure, catch some fish, guys. I don't know what that says, but no problem. But I don't know about it. I don't know what you're meaning with that, but no problem, no problem. Nothing. No issues at all, guys. Oh, if you mean on being a mod? Oh, I just have enough mods at the moment. All right, we're gonna fish this little jig, guys. Hey, no problem, no problem. We don't need any mods at the moment, but I will catch them, or I will, I'll use some more mods in the future. I will need more mods in the future. So I got this jig, guys. We're gonna throw this out there, see if we can catch anything else, guys. Let's see. One second, guys. I'll get right back to the chat here in a bit. Some water. How is it going, guys? How's it going? We're doing some fishing out here, doing some fishing on the Mississippi River. MBP is down there doing a live stream as well. We're both out here doing live streams. Trying to catch fish on the Mississippi, guys. I had to title this one the 4th try because I have had the stream actually die. It's been super hot, and for a while I was just fishing in the sun, and the stream has actually, my phone would shut off and kill the stream, and it was just destroying the battery as well. Not destroying it, but it was draining the battery, and not only would I run out of battery, but it would shut down my phone because it would say the temperature was too hot, and so it was killing the live stream. So I've had to restart these a few different times. I am back, Pickles. I am back. We're trying again. This is the 4th time, guys. The 4th time, like I was saying to everybody. The iPhones just do not like the heat, is what I'm starting to gather, because they are, it just keeps shutting down on me. So, but I think I'm in the shade now. I moved to a different spot. Yeah, heat and phones do not cooperate. So I moved down to the shade. I don't think the bite is going to be, I don't think we're going to get that much of a drum bite here. But this is where I caught a gar last time. MBP was saying there's blue cats and flatheads in this area as well. And there might be some of those drum as well. So right now it's kind of a different, I was on the rocky part. There were a lot of rocks out there. Now it's more of a sandy bottom. We're on a sandy beach right now, and I'm hoping that, something will come in and swim around. Maybe some carp as well. So, but yeah, it got way too hot for my phone down there, guys. It killed it. It killed it, guys. So that's why I've had to have that's why we've had to do multiple different live streams, all from the same spot. Kind of unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Doing good, Liam. So yeah, we're just waiting to see something, you know, bite. Once we get a bite, guys, we'll grab them and haul them in, guys. That's what we'll do. So I'm right next to a big snag, a bunch of like limbs and trees in the water off to my left, off to right to where I got this fishing. My line's not in there, but the current is kind of pushing the scent of all that bait down there. So hopefully something that's, you know, kind of hanging out in that snag like a catfish will swim on out and bite. We might see some of those gar too. Like I said, I got that short nose gar here. So they're down, you know, got a fisher here, guys, that's for sure. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Good to see you back on, Josh. Pickle says it's beer time after fishing all morning here. No problem. Rewind you lost a big fish. What type of fish was it? I am not even sure. MVP was thinking it's a buffalo carp, like a buffalo, but not entirely sure. Josh says, didn't think you'd be back on so soon. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Yeah, no, I was able to start again. I said it's the fourth, I think the fourth one or something. I need to like get some sort of like a phone cooling system or something, you know, that'll keep the phone cool. There has to be something like that out there. We'll see, guys. We'll catch something. That takes too long for electrons to cool down. Yeah. But the problem is too when your charge drops. So my charge is down. I have it plugged into a portable like power bank, and that really heats up the phone. That is what is. It'll do okay. Yeah, well, it still does pretty bad in the sun, but it really drops as soon as you have to plug it in. For whatever reason, plugging it in a phone, it just doesn't do too good. Even GoPros overheat. Yes, they do. Doing barbecue videos in the summer's not easy. Yeah, no, it isn't. It definitely is not, guys. It definitely is not. You definitely fry a little bit, guys. You definitely, your electronics, they don't like the heat, guys. They don't like the heat. How's it going, Raph? Raph is back in the house. Raph. How's it going, Raph? Good to see you back. Pankaj Kumar says, hi, how's it going, Pankaj Kumar? How's it going? Just waiting for the bite, guys. Yeah, the 50 subs. Nice. Raph, nice. I was just waiting, watching people break things with big heavy $40 tungsten cube. Nice. That sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. Magic Duos in the chat. Yes. Raph, we got Raph and Josh in the chat. Modding, guys. Keeping the chat nice and wholesome. I really appreciate that. But yeah, we'll see what we hook into out here. It's different, little different terrain, little different, you know, area. So, I mean, same river and not that far down, but different kind of a habitat, you know. Got that nice sandy bottom to it. So, but I definitely think there's some fish swimming around in there. Definitely. You're part of the community for sore, says Josh. Oh, no problem, but yeah, I like kind of having the, well, we might add you in eventually as a mod. But it's good having adults as mods as well, you know. We like to. Raph says, I am 13. You're 13, Raph. I had thought you were, no, I had thought you were a, older and your son was 13. Oh, you're the son now. Okay, I got it. So, because Raph, I was talking to the Raph Outdoors senior. He was modding the other day, maybe yesterday, and he was like, oh, my 13-year-old son had me make a YouTube channel. So I don't actually know who is, or Raph, you know, Outdoors, who is, not entirely sure. There's two Raphs, I guess. There's a Raph Senior and a Raph Junior. Yeah, because I was talking to somebody who said that, yeah, because Raph Outdoors was saying that his 13-year-old son had to make a YouTube channel. And he does flies and everything. So I guess we're talking to Raph Jr. at the moment. I'm right up there with you, Josh. Right up there with you. Not quite, not 80s, but 90s. So. Be careful, guys. Make sure to not like put too much info down in the chat or whatever. Don't be like doxing yourself. We don't want that. Nice, nice. Usually say that as classic group in Korea. Oh, nice, nice Pickles. Pickles is the old man of the group, I guess. I really have no idea how old anybody is, you know, from the chat. So I don't do too much care. I'll give away some info, but I'm savvy enough. Good, good, good. Yeah. That's good. That's good. For the wee folks, don't tell people too much. Yeah, definitely don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Always a good practice online, guys. Make sure to stay safe online with the chats and everything. This is basically like a chat room, kind of, is what we got here. So. Let's see. Keep seeing that rod tip bend a little bit. I think that's just the current kind of moving it a little bit. I have my drag set really loose so that if a fish does bite in there, he'll be able to run with it as opposed to just pulling the rod in, because we don't want that. How's it going, Scott? How's it going? Thank you for saying hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're out here fishing, guys. Fishing on the Mississippi River, guys. MVP still there? He back up? Nope, he's still there. He's down on the other end of this beach. He's actually, you can probably see him at the kind of corner up there. He's down there. So yeah, he's still there. Still fishing. We've been kind of moving our way down the shoreline. Yeah, good idea, especially with Gar. Yep. Yeah, that's him down there. He's at the other end of the beach, and I'm at this end. So he's still kind of fishing the rocks a little bit, and then I'm trying to see what I can pull out of this snaggy area. My hope is that, you know, you got fish kind of swimming this entire shoreline, and this beach ends at a little point here, and I'm thinking fish are going to hit that point, you know, and kind of follow it along. So we'll see. think you should make a pork loin, the good old Traeger grill tomorrow. Oh man, that does sound good. That sounds really good, Josh. That sounds really good. Gotta say, that sounds nice. That sounds nice right about now. Simply says, if you go for a catfish, you need to fish cover and deep. Yeah, well, it kind of depends. So a lot of times, definitely cover, and we're next to some cover. Deep, yes, they will hold deep, but you can also catch them kind of closer to shore if there's cover. You know, that main channel is moving super fast. That's the deepest spot out there in the river, is kind of where all those barges are going through. But that current in there is going through like probably a good 30-something mile an hour. Yeah, cut the grass before it rains this week. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, good to get that in. I haven't actually looked to see if it's going to rain, but that's probably a good assumption with how the weather is here. Probably going to get some rain, guys. So, but this weekend was beautiful, guys. Just beautiful sunny weather. Couldn't complain about the weather this weekend, that's for sure, guys. Couldn't complain about the weather this weekend. Hump day and Thursday calling for it. I got, okay, alrighty then. Hold on, I'm looking at myself, seeing if I... Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's, I think it'll be, yeah, that Wednesday and Thursday is going to be nice weather for rainy day fishing, I guess. So we're going to do some rainy day streams. Probably do those streams in the park, like the rainy day catfish streams out at Tillis Park, just because I'm right there. That'll be Wednesday and Thursday, I guess. At least I got rain gear. I got rain gear, guys, so we're good. We're good. I'll stay nice and dry. Out there we'll probably get channel cats, more of those stalkers. I cooked one of those up last week, or this last week. I think it was probably on Wednesday. Hey, thank you, Raph. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I say another update first to the middle of the week was a commercial for Geico. Yep, yep. No, it just means Wednesday. That's all it means. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it means you're over the hump. Hump is like a raised area in the ground, and you gotta, if you were like pushing something over, it means you're over the, you're over the hard part. So you're more than halfway done. That's kind of what it means. It's an expression. Or yeah, it could also be at the Camel. I don't remember that one, but yeah, it's that as well, I guess. It's that as well. But yeah, it just means like the middle of the week, basically, because you're over halfway there. The hard part's over, all that. There's an airplane getting out of St. Louis, guys. Geico Insurance, commercial, I do believe, or Progressive. Okay. Okay. I'll have to YouTube it, I guess. Wait till July comes around. Blue Angels got an awesome show. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that'll be nice to see. That will be nice to see. I like air shows. Seeing all the planes and everything, they're cool to watch. So I'll have to check that out. They're definitely fun to see, guys. I'm gonna reel this in though, because I got that lighter weight jig head. So usually at the Cardinals games, see them play over on 4th of July. Nice, 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 nice. Alrighty. I'll be checking from. They come from Scott Air Force Base in Shiloh, Illinois. Okay, okay, nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I wasn't aware there was even a Air Force base out in this area. Or I guess I've heard of one White Air Force Base, White Man Air Force Base, which is like somewhere in Missouri. I don't know where it's at. And then but yeah, I didn't realize there's one over on the Illinois side as well. I don't even know if it's close. I also know they got Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri. Well, that's kind of more out towards the middle of Missouri. Never been there. Everybody called it Fort Lost in the Woods. Okay, so that's near Columbia. That's what I thought. It was somewhere in Missouri, but I couldn't remember. Like I was out in the middle or something, I guess. Scott Air Force Base focuses on transportation stuff. Okay, okay, nice. Just waiting for something to bite, guys. Waiting for something to bite. We're out here on the Mississippi. Heard they used to hold some stealth bombers. Don't know how true that was. Probably, man, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. So I lived near, I'm originally from the Omaha, Nebraska area. and there's an Air Force base inside of Omaha, or like in the suburbs of Omaha actually, but a place called Papillion, but it's basically in Omaha, and it's a big Air Force base there, and that's where they got the the president's plane. So the Doomsday plane is actually based out of there. And they also have all of the, I guess it's called the Strategic Air Command or something. Basically, they got all the missile controls out there for all of the missile silos that are in like West Nebraska and, you know, that whole area. But yeah, they still got a lot of nukes out there in the more in the Midwest. I don't know if there's any in Missouri, but they got those out in like Nebraska. I think they figure that, oh, have a good one, Shandy. But yeah, they put those out in Nebraska. I think the thought is that, you know, they're spaced pretty far, and they're not on the Omaha side. They're on like western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, way out where there's kind of not a lot of people around is the idea. So most loving your kids, take it easy. Yeah. Father was stationed at Wright-Patterson. He said they have funky planes flying out of the hangars. Yeah, that Wright-Patterson base, that was on the news a little while ago for all those drones. Back when there was that like drone craze hitting the internet or whatever. And everybody was saying they were seeing drones or something. That was all, I remember that was on the news. But yeah, like growing up around the Offutt Air Force Base, you would always see planes taking off from there, and they got like it's a Boeing 747 that could house the president in time of like doomsday or something. And I guess after, that was where actually George Bush flew there, I guess on 9/11. He flew to Omaha, Nebraska to hide out there, I guess, or something. Or his plane stopped there. I don't know. That's back before my time. You ever fish Lake McConaughey in Nebraska? A few hours from here, it's supposed to be good. I have not fished Lake McConaughey. I've been out there before, and I tried fishing it from shore. You basically are gonna need a boat to fish it. I went down to try shore fishing a little bit on it, and I guess you can. There's really good, from what I understand, there's good rainbow trout fishing right below the dam. But unfortunately, the day that I was out there, they had like the road kind of blocked off out there, and they were doing some construction or something, so I wasn't able to get to it. But yeah, I guess they got good tailwater like rainbows because it stays really cool, and they got this big irrigation canal coming off of it with giant rainbow trout. So that's apparently a really good place to go. They also got, from what I understand, wipers. They call them, like a white bass striper combo out there. And so yeah, I've heard it's good fishing, but basically you're gonna want a boat or something. It's a really big lake though, huge. It's Nebraska's biggest lake. I saw a video of somebody surfing on it once, I guess with the waves and everything. I would have thought Colorado, they got a underground bunker with the houses in the bunker. It springs to dampening a nuke. I've heard something about that, Josh. I've definitely heard something about that. Oh, see you, Raph. See ya. Have a good one. But Well, I think it was in like a Stephen King book or something. I heard about that. Oh, nice. Nice. MVP just got a fish, guys. MVP just got a fish down there. Got himself a drum by the look of it. Yeah, he got a drum. Nice little drum. Nice little drum. So yeah, we've been getting it. Josh Lee says, nice job. Nice job. He says, thank you. Documentary seen long ago on TLC, I think. Okay, nice. Yeah, they probably do. Let's see, guys. Oh, see my line move. That's not a bite, or is it? No, not quite yet. See, the current's just kind of like moving, swaying the rod a little bit, you know, it's just kind of swaying in the current. There's definitely, oh, something just jumped actually out of the water here. So that tells me that something's chasing stuff into shore, I'm guessing. Probably a catfish. I think it would be a catfish chasing stuff into shore. Here comes another train coming by, guys. Big old train coming by, guys. AP is making some cup bait, guys. Cup bait. He's making some cup bait because, yeah. Seen one. I always like to see cool graffiti on trains. Yeah, every now and again you see some interesting art, you know, more than the usual. Seen this one graffiti art of Sailor Moon, the anime. They had Twinkle Light painted on it, like the show. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's always nice to see. You know, usually most of the train graffiti is pretty simple, but I actually wasn't paying attention to that train that rolled by. I don't know if there was any nice art. Oh, look, there's one of those snakes, guys. There's one of those snakes. Snake coming out, guys. I don't know what kind of snake that was, but I guess there are snakes here, guys. Bank kind of collapses on you a little bit, so. Northern water snakes here swim around, fortunately not venomous. Mostly the water snake. First snake was a Florida banded water snake. Used to, a lot of my friends say it was a copperhead cassipator. Nice, yeah. They hook strike at you, they be aggressive. Okay. Well, at least they aren't venomous. Yeah, they're swimming around. First snake of the day. Fortunately, I haven't seen any like copperheads or water moccasins, anything like that. Although, Josh, I did see someone on, I don't remember, it might have been Reddit or something, St. Louis, posted a rattlesnake they found in their yard. So they definitely got snakes here. Oh, nice. Oh. Yeah, they're just cruising around, guys. Snakes. Having fun swimming. They're fast. Oh, there's two of them. Bunch of them. Yep, that's a rare occurrence. Plenty of rattlers here. Yeah, I imagine so, out in Colorado. That's what I always think of as like rattlesnake territory. I was out hiking the other, must have been 2 years ago. I almost said the other day. Losing it, guys. But no, I was out hiking 2 years ago at Scotts Bluff, out there in the very west part of Nebraska. Kind of hiked up to the top of the little mountain up there, and they had rattlesnake signs everywhere saying like, watch out for the rattlesnakes. Although I never ended up seeing one, but yeah, that kind of Wild West, you know, desert, prairie, mountain kind of terrain, I always think of as rattlesnake territory. Ozarks have more rattlesnakes than St. Louis. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get down into the Ozarks some more and do some more, like, I've been wanting to do some more hiking, some more fishing and stuff, getting out and seeing some of the nice mountains that are around. I mean, there's plenty of good places to go just in St. Louis County, even as far as like hiking trails and parks and stuff. It's very scenic. I'm always surprised with like how like mountainy and woodsy even like West County is out by like Wildwood and everything, Josh. It's on the outskirts of the Ozark Plateau, which is why. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense. Very beautiful city, you know. It's so I was last living in Chicago, and that is a very flat city. So like you definitely see all the buildings and all the people, and there's very few trees out there because you know it was all mostly like, I mean, before that, you know, as it keeps expanding, you're just like cornfields and stuff. So very few trees around here. Around here, that was very nice. Josh Lee says, I got a cousin that lives in Sunset Hills. Nice, nice. Yeah, we were actually looking at buying a place out in Sunset Hills. So right before I moved down, I actually thought about briefly about buying a house. But I figured, you know what, I better rent first and kind of figure out where I even want to live, you know what I mean, and how the commutes are and everything. Because my first time, you know, but I had talked to a realtor briefly. I just kind of looked on Zillow and stuff, and had seen a bunch of listings and places. But yeah, Sunset Hills is a nice area as well. Granted, this wasn't in like the really nice part of Sunset Hills. This was more like by the Bass Pro, which actually I think is a really nice plus as well. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that's a nice area. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I like where I'm at now in Richmond Heights. I work in Clayton, so it's only like a 5 to 10 minute drive. But if I was in Sunset Hills, that would probably be more like a 20 to 30, I bet, with traffic and everything. So I kind of like where I'm at now. Yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of them. They're coming out of this tree, this snag area. There's a whole bunch of snakes living in there because they keep swimming up and down. I think Josh was saying it's a water snake, I guess. Bagar? Yep. They'll do that. Decent area off the main road. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, that's kind of key, is just making sure you know that, you know, figuring out the area and St. Louis, Josh, I'm telling you, man, it's got like really, really nice areas, and it's got like where I'm at right now. I wouldn't want to be here. Feel fishing snake as bait. Snake as bait. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I've heard of that for bass fishing. Yeah, for bass fishing. I've never tried it myself. I don't know if I could do that to a snake. That seems a little mean. I don't know. I'm not like super I'm not a huge like snake person. I don't like own snakes, but that being said, I don't mind them. You know, I grew up with Steve Irwin, so I've kind of always a bit thought snakes are cool and all. Um, Obviously, they can be a little bit, you know, a little bit of a pest though. But Josh says only about 120K per house on my street. Okay, nice, nice. Live target is snake lures. Okay, okay. MVP has had some dangerous situations around where he goes. Yeah, this is a pretty rough area, guys. I gotta be honest. This is not here down on the river so much because folks that go fishing tend not to be that bad. But there's that whole neighborhood right behind here. Fortunately, there's like an industrial park between us and the river, but yeah, it gets really shady, really sketchy out there. Tried to get an internship with Steve Irwin. I showed him my snakes pictures in the document of shedding how much it grew. Nice, nice, nice. That would have been cool to get. That would have been cool to get. Rip Steve Irwin, guys. Rip Steve Irwin. If we had any 11-year-olds on here, they wouldn't even know who he is. They wouldn't even know who he is. I think his like daughter's all grown and everything, or didn't he have a son and daughter? I'm pretty sure they're all grown up now. But always crazy. Replied and said they ain't looking for one. Ah, too bad. Too bad, too bad. That would have been awesome though. Hey, at least he replied to you though. That's cool, that's cool. Yeah, I always liked that show. Is a boy running the place with Terry. Okay, okay. Good thing they still got the zoo going on. Yeah. I was really surprised that it was the stingray that got him. You know, just with all of the snakes and all of the crocs and everything. Yeah, crazy how he got defeated by all things stingray. That was the last thing I expected. Definitely the last thing I expected. I didn't realize stingrays were like that dangerous too. I mean, I've never lived around an ocean either, so, but I always thought of stingrays as like, okay, they sting. I always thought like a jellyfish or something, but I guess not. They got more than a sting on them there, so. So now it's like whenever I go, if I was ever to go to the beach, I'm always like, make sure there's no stingrays here. But yeah, well, with all the times he was messing around with those crocodiles and everything, and like going swimming with them, and like the snakes and everything. He would have been great on YouTube. I mean, if he had survived long enough into like the era of like YouTube and everything, like those were all would have got a lot of clicks there. Some of those things. Needlefish their mouths can piece and break off in the ocean sea. Wow. Oh, Coyote Peterson. I've heard of Coyote Peterson. Yeah. I haven't followed him too much. I kind of I don't watch a ton of that stuff anymore. I would watch a lot of those animal documentaries and stuff more as a kid and stuff, but I have heard of Coyote Peterson and seen some of his stuff. I saw one of him like in a Wolverine or something like that. He was like messing with it. I think it was like at a zoo though, so. Oh, and I think did he do the one where you kind of like try to get stung by something and see how bad it hurts? Or was that someone else? But I think that might have been Coyote Peterson, where he like had a scorpion bite him, a tarantula bite him, and like a puffer fish or something, or maybe it was one of those needlefish. He did so many of those videos. Okay, so it was, yeah, I remember I tried, it was like, he had a bunch of different things sting him, and he like rated how bad they hurt or something. And I want to say it was like some weird fish, maybe a lionfish or a puffer fish or something. Oh, another big one?
Yeah, that was big on cutbait.
Oh man.
Yeah, he just had it doubled too.
Another gar maybe? Or
I don't know, man. That bob was just straight down.
maybe a catfish.
I'm thinking that might have been a flathead.
Yeah.
I just let it hit it.
Stonefish. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it was definitely a stonefish. Now I remember the video now. So there's the helicopter, guys. I don't know if that's a police helicopter or what. Oh, guys, I just heard something jump. Oh, he's right out there. Something jumped out there, guys. I might move the big rod that I have. I might throw it out a little further. So there's actually a big line of rocks that you got to kind of make sure you don't hit when you're here. So you can either cast above it, or cast on the other side of the rocks, or cast on the other side. Could we go to hospital, pick some up? That might be. Oh, or news. Yeah, could be a news helicopter as well. Could be. I live pretty close to Forest Park, where they got the Barnes Hospital, and yeah, they're always flying a helicopter off of it. I think on some of my live streams, I fished the pond in Forest Park, and on some of my live streams, I actually got the helicopter taken off from the roof. guys. Stay on this side of the something jumping, guys. Something jumping. Got my other rod holder here. Got the rod holder. HV Ornamented Gadagar MVP card. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing, guys. This is still Missouri. This is still Missouri, guys. But we were really, yeah, I heard that. Misery. Yeah, we're still out here, guys. We're on the St. Louis side, but out, I mean, y'all can see the other, that bridge goes to Illinois. So Illinois over there, and then we're on the St. Louis, Missouri side. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I love it here. You know, Boonville, HVMVP. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. I'm not familiar with Boonville. So I'm not originally from here. I'm a transplant. Came down here a couple months ago and then found MVP Fishing because he's one of the big streamers around here for fishing. And yeah, so I'm just kind of getting started in the Missouri fishing. She's visiting to, oh, okay. I'm currently in Missouri somewhere, Boonville in the middle of Missouri. Ah, okay, Boonville. Okay, that's in the middle of Missouri, so. Not entirely familiar with that area, but I've been to a fair amount of Missouri because I grew up in the Omaha area, so I know the, and would go to Missouri for vacations and stuff. So I just don't know this eastern side as much. I know more of like the west and the south side of Missouri, but I know Jacksonville, Illinois. Huh. I didn't realize there was a Jacksonville, Illinois, but that checks out. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of places have, you know, they have the same, like, there's the same city name in a whole bunch of different states. Because I was, a couple years ago, we went on vacation to the, kind of the Springfield area. We stayed in like an Airbnb out there, and it was and we went to a place called Omaha, Arkansas. I was like, oh, there's an Omaha, Nebraska, but the Omaha, Arkansas was way smaller. And then there was also, where else? There's an Alton, Missouri. We stayed at a place called Alton, Missouri, which is, and then I was like, oh, there's an Alton, Illinois. We stayed at a really nice Airbnb in Alton, Missouri. It had like a pond. Yes, I think I actually have a short from there, actually, because it was like one of those Airbnbs that had like a farm on it, and they had a stocked pond out there. So that was kind of in the middle and south part. That was like in the Ozarks, and we did a little hiking in like the Mark Twain, whatever section that was over there. West Alton, Missouri, you mean? No, not West Alton, Missouri. I didn't realize there was a West. Is West Alton on this side of the... Is West Alton around here then? I guess, is that on the other side of Alton, Illinois? Alton in New Hampshire, UK. Oh, okay. There is a Cairo, Illinois, south of me, and a Athens, Illinois, I do believe. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't think we have a Mumbai. I don't think we got a Mumbai. But Paris, Texas. Never been to Paris, Texas. But I'm not surprised. Oh, I know there's one thing interesting of Texas I saw once was there's a Odessa, Texas. I was like, that's kind of a interesting name for kind of a Ukraine name out in the middle of Texas somewhere. It's just like, oh, that's odd. How did that get there? Only one in England. Alton. Might be, I heard of West Alton, South Roxana. Okay, no, this is just plain old Alton. Alton, Missouri. And it's kind of in south central Missouri, I think, so. San Antonio is the best place. Nice. Never been to San Antonio before. I've been to Houston, Texas. Houston was interesting. My dad loved San Antonio when he was training at Lackland Air Force Base. Nice, nice, nice. I was there for a year. Fishing is so good. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I never lived in Texas, but I know that's a big place. You know, a lot of people like it, so it's also a really big state. Not as big as Alaska, but yeah, it's up there in size. One of the biggest. Carp, channel cats, taloyois, plecos, garpike, etc. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. We almost moved there, but Mom said no. Got it here. Yeah, the fishing videos I like watching from Texas are guys fishing for the giant gar, the alligator gar, and they're just massive. So HVMVP says, I mod for MVP. Add me on if you need more mods, brother. Will do, will do. Yeah, I think we're good on the mods for now. I added a whole bunch this weekend because we were, or yesterday I added a bunch of mods. Yesterday the chat was a little, getting a little crazy there. A lot of patrols all came out, so had to add more mods because a lot of times when I'm fishing, I'm not able to really take a look at the chat and everything, so. Nurse Roy just offered. Sounds good, sounds good. A red snapper in Texas is cool. Josh Lee says you would love Thai pig patrol then. MVP handled the situation perfectly. Nice, nice. Yeah, those trolls. There's a lot of trolls, guys. Fortunately, not a lot today. Today has been pretty troll free. Haven't had a huge issue. Sometimes they really come out though. The last time we were here, we got had a bunch of them on in the chat as well. We want fish, says HV MVP. We do, we do. So we got worms. We got worms on, and we have hot dog as well. Trying to catch either gar. If any of a drum are still hitting, that would be cool too. But there's channel cats as well in here. and or channel cats and flathead cats. Kind of a good mix of everything in here. Oh, and grass carp. Grass carp. That's what I'm using the little jig for. The little, it's got little jig head with worm on it, and MBP caught a giant grass carp on him. That is very true, Pickles. That is very, very true. How far are you fishing? Really close, guys, really close. Mozzarella for channel cat, swear by. Nice. Yeah, I'm using the hot dogs that also have the cheese like imprinted in them. So they've worked pretty well for me before, and they stay on the hook pretty decent. So. String cheese, that's a good idea. I haven't thought of that. How far from the bank? Less than 12 foot. One of them is less than 12 foot. The water is super muddy, and we have been catching most of our drum literally like 3 to 4 foot. So there was a big school of drum that were hitting like 3 to 4 foot offshore. MBP caught a grass carp this morning, and that was also close. I mean, like 10 foot or something offshore. You know, the fish are coming in pretty close. We're on an area, like a little like cove, gulf, whatever, off of the main current. And basically all the fish are kind of swimming on in here. How's it going, Puddin'? How's it going? Haven't had any for a little while now, but we were catching a lot of drum. I mean, I caught like probably 15 or so drum. I think MBP caught like 20 something drum, just tons of drum. And then MBP caught a big grass carp, big old grass carp, big grassy, that was this morning. But I don't know, like the bite died off. The bite was really good for drum in the middle of the afternoon, which is usually not when it's the best part, but productive day, I would say. I would say so as well. I would say so as well. We've had a pretty good day so far. Pretty good day so far. This little setup here has been absolute fire, guys. Just tiny little jig head with a bunch of night crawler on it, and then a little like split shot above it. Just kind of keep it down. It has been really working really well on the drum. Absolutely killing the drum. And yeah, it also looked for the grassy. They've been really going after it as well, which is surprising, you know, it being a big head and everything. Yeah, all our worms are still on there, guys. All our night crawlers still on there. It's weird. Unscrew flip very easy. The handle orientation can be flipped on. Most accepted, maybe not all. Friend Dave says you should reel if you're left hand. I'm like, huh? Jacob Wheeler also does like me also. I have a Shimano 2500 bait runners. Absolutely awesome for carp, spin, tench, etc. So I usually on my my spinning rods, I will usually reel with the left hand, and then with my bait caster is a right-handed one with the reel on the right side. But yeah, I like reeling with the left hand on my spinning setup. And just pull up my 6DC ice. Bunch of birds. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Oh, there's that snake again. 6DC, 6DC. Is that like a brand of, that's a brand of a fishing rod, I'm guessing. Oh, we're getting a bite, guys. That's a bite. Almost cleaned the hook. But the fish are here, guys. The fish are here. I don't know what that was. It had a couple of good little bites there, but yeah, the bites are coming back in, guys. The bites are coming back in for sure. I'm gonna spool everything over, lines all now, and loose fish when I start going live. Yeah, that's probably a good plan, guys. Probably a good plan. I'm gonna put it, that was a hot dog. It actually cleaned the hot dog off of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. I don't know what that was. Maybe buffalo, maybe something, I don't know. Maybe a catfish, could have been catfish. Could also be that gar. MVP's having the gar down there go after the cut bait. But we just got a bite on this, so I'm gonna stick with this because whatever was biting, wants that hot dog, so we're gonna stick with that. Never had bass. Nice. I'm getting more into bass fishing. I'm gonna try to get into do more bass fishing. That is something I'm gonna try to get more into for sure. So I even got a bait caster now, so I feel like a bass fisherman now. All right, guys, so we're gonna put this back in. Hey, how's it going, Carson? How's it going? I bites, but it took the hot dog off of the hook, so. But yeah. I'm okay now, actually, so that's good, I think. What I have seems to be working, so. Yeah, I'm getting bites, so it's, seems to be what they're after. Spotted bass took over Lake Lanier. Okay. Carson says, I live in North Georgia. Good spotted bass and largemouth bass. Nice, Carson. All right, we're waiting for another bite, guys. Waiting for another bite. I can see that. That's not a bite, but that might just be the current hitting the rod tip there. The drag is pretty loose, so if something takes it, it should start, you know, drag should start coming off of that, but we'll see, guys, we'll see. I said oh yeah, please don't say that word. Yeah, I didn't even yeah, I didn't read it, but yeah, if there's a questionable word, don't say questionable stuff in the chat otherwise, because that is not something that YouTube likes at all. YouTube doesn't like questionable things. I'm not about freedom of speech. I am just trying to keep everything, but YouTube doesn't like it, so I'm just trying to keep everything YouTube friendly, unfortunately. Tench. I've never caught a tench. Bream, cats, lots of different species, silverfish, cray, pike, trout. Oh, okay, yeah. Tench is a English fish, I guess. So I've never caught a tench, and I've never caught a roach before. I think a roach, yeah. That's another English variety of fish, I believe, that I've heard of people catching, but. I almost feel like the water just went noticeably lower. They must have done something with the dams or something. Yeah, YouTube is funky. Tench is similar to a carp in ways. Roach is the equivalent of bluegill. Okay, I got it now. Yeah. Yeah, the water just like, unless I'm not seeing right here, I think the water just dropped like 6 inches. They must have done something with locks or whatever. Yeah, it is receding, definitely. Or maybe they opened up the dam downstream or something, of letting water out, and closed it up above stream. It was pretty high, and now it's down a lot. So the river, I mean, it's a really big river. It kind of has a tide almost. Like the water goes up, water goes down, depending on the time of day. I mean, you can see where my poles are. That was all underwater, I want to say. I mean, probably yesterday or something. Maybe even today, maybe even this morning. I wasn't down on this side of the beach this morning. I was down way down there. But yeah, water's definitely going down. That might be a bite on that Okemo rod, the really long one. Yeah, that's a bite. Kind of a small bite, really small bite. Just barely moved that rod down. How's it going, Leroy? I'm not good with rivers, but it's not at the flood stage line at all. 1993, I think it was 54 feet above flood stage, so you can kind of picture that. Yeah, so 54 feet, man, that must have been like close to covering up that bridge then. Must have been close to covering up that bridge, because that bridge has got to be, or at least halfway. I don't even know. That bridge looks like maybe 100 foot. I'm kind of bad at judging. But yeah, it's got to be pretty high. Yeah, that's high water. That is some high water. Yeah, it's down pretty, I guess it's down pretty low now, but it's not down. I know on the Google Earth or the Google Maps, you can actually see this entire, the little flat area where my lines are in now. It was actually all covered, or no, not all covered. It was all exposed on Google Maps. So I'm guessing in the summer it gets to be where you can walk out, or in fact NBPSA, it gets to be where you can walk out a good like 10 more feet or so onto this area. So my lines are on like a little sandbar, sort of. There's definitely fish here though. I mean, that's where I caught a gar last time we were out here. And yeah. Yeah, because the dams, I don't know if they help or... yeah, the dams opening and closing, opening and closing. I guess there's a dam at Alton. Is that where one of the dams are at? Someone was saying. Up by like Chain of Rocks. Here comes another train, guys. Another train's coming by. That looks like the one that was stuck earlier. Same red one. See, I don't know where the river too much. I don't know where the dam is exactly. Might be up towards Grafton, Illinois, North Alton. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm just starting to learn the river, guys, so. Terminal Railroad Association. Now that's a railroad that I haven't heard of before, but oh man, they might get stuck. So this train, I think it was this one, they were like stuck on the bridge forever this morning. There goes that water snake again. You got a tug on your rod, says Leroy. Oh, I see, the big one? Yeah, well, wait, which one? I think it's the current. Oh, okay, the big one. I'll go check it, I'll check it. Competitive Bangalore, how's it going? Pretty good today. I mean, we were really reeling in the drum. really killing it on the drum. And now I'm trying for anything else that's in here. The drum bite kind of died off, I think. We kind of spooked all the drum. MVP caught a massive grass carp right at the start. Yep, we're doing another collab. I don't think it's anything, guys. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just the current or the outgoing tide. I'm looking at it, guys, and it's just... That to me looks like the kind of the waves taking out the outgoing. It might... Yeah, so because the water's going out, I think it's pulling on the line a little. It's kind of like a tide, sort of. So that's probably what you're seeing. Yeah, it's just kind of swaying a little bit. I've seen it sway like that earlier. We will, I will definitely take that into consideration, though. Now, I'll be watching for it. But nothing had even touched the bait there, which is a little unusual. See, right now it's just kind of got a little bit of a sway to it because the current is going in and out, and it's just the water is receding, and that's kind of pushing on it a little bit. But no, that pole has a really, that pole is a very sensitive pole there. That's pretty thin, and you know, it's a decent rod, so it's got a very sensitive tip that feels all the current. See, like right now, I also see it's kind of shaking a little bit, but it's not bent over yet. You'll see when it gets a bite, when you get a bite on that rod, it really bends down. I mean, it bends down hard. It's a river, yeah, really big river. So it's got quite a bit of current kind of pushing at the baits. Maybe, we'll see if it happens again, but because it happened earlier where that actually took the bait, and that one, it really, you know, you really saw the tip of that rod go down, but I think so, yeah. Really big one. Really, really big one. I know it's like the biggest in the US, and then, yeah, in the world, I'm not sure, but it's got to be up there. Because I'm thinking world rivers like Amazon and Nile River. And I don't know any others really, but then Mississippi has to be up there. Gotta go, sorry about if you get something. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Missouri's longer than Mississippi. I know that. I think by like 26 miles. Oh, okay. I did not realize that. I thought the Mississippi was the larger one. I know Mississippi's bigger, you know. Who? No. Never understood why people of Yanzi or the Volga River in Russia. Yeah, a lot of people share that misconception. A lot of folks, yeah, I don't understand the whole I'm a pro fisherman unless you're actually a pro fisherman. It's like I don't even know what pro fisherman means unless you're like sponsored or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there goes that water snake again. But yeah. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody's a pro and everybody's an expert on live streams, guys. Welcome to the internet. We're just waiting for another bite, guys. Waiting for another bite. Even pros learn something new, always learning. Yeah, definitely. I'm always, yeah, like, I go fishing quite a bit, and I'm always learning something new. Seeing how folks are doing something different or whatever. Some tips I use, some tips I don't. It just kind of depends. Depends if I like it or not, guys. I learn from you because you fish differently than me. And if I ever watch you fish, I'm going to learn from you as well. Because I know you fish bass mostly. You're more of a bass fisherman. And I got to I gotta learn that, yeah, but a lot of the fishing I do is like this. Waiting for the bite. Waiting for the bite, guys. But the bite was really good, man. We got out here this afternoon and everything. I mean, grass carp and then all those drum. We just caught so many drum. So many drum, guys. What's going on, everybody? If you're just now joining us, we're here on the Mississippi River, guys. We are on the Mississippi River in Missouri. This is like I think I have the word fourth try in this particular live stream title. That's just because the stream has been like dropping, coming back on, dropping, coming back on, but it's cooled down and I'm in the shade now. Told my friend Dave about you fishing the river. He said he hasn't done it in forever. It looks like I have to buy my own stuff. Oh man. You should definitely give it a shot sometime. You should give it a shot. Yeah, I love fishing the river though. Interesting. You got a lot of possibilities here on the river. You know what I mean? Got some really big fish in here. Probably the biggest fish in Missouri, I'm gonna guess. Or biggest fish probably biggest fish in Missouri are probably gonna come out of the Mississippi. Well, like we were saying, we got that bull shark in there. Bull shark. Well, gonna have to look up catfish rods and reels, probably check Tackle Warehouse. Oh, okay. I'm not sure where that is exactly, but is that a store or is that like an online site? But there's 100-pound spoonbills. Oh yeah, spoonbills. I've never went spoonbill fishing before. But I don't know, do you have to get a special tag for those? I know with some, when I used to live in Nebraska, there you had to like apply for a tag to even fish for spoonbills, and then they would only give so many out a year. And I guess you only snag them basically. Ah, okay, it's an online store sponsored by anglers. Okay, nice. I will check that out maybe. I'll have to check that out. A lot of times I just get stuff on Amazon or Bass Pro, Walmart. Yeah. Maybe not too sure. In Branson, they spell spoonbill caviar. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I know they got sturgeon in here. MVP was saying he got a sturgeon out of here. I guess a couple days ago or something. So I would be curious. We might be able to get a sturgeon in here. It's worth a lot to look at. A lot of stuff unlike Carl's Bait Tackle. Okay, I will check that out. I'm not too familiar with Carl's Bait and Tackle either, but usually for bait, if I'm getting bait, I don't know, I just go to Bass. I need to maybe look at some bait shops because it probably is a little cheaper to get bait that way. I've just been going to like Bass Pro or to Walmart or something. Well, sturgeon, I thought they were more north like La Crosse, Wisconsin. Those mystery tackle boxes are Carl's Bait and Tackle. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, but I guess they got sturgeon though. They got sturgeon in the river here. So you got to watch out for the ones that are endangered. We were talking this morning, there's like the pallid sturgeon. You don't want to get those because those ones are a huge find. But then there's, I guess, shovel-nosed sturgeon and one other type. But yeah, there's sturgeon in the river. So you can catch those. I don't know if you can keep them though. You might have to throw all of them back. I'm not too sure on the regs on sturgeon, but there are sturgeon here. And apparently they'll bite the little like crappie jigs with worm or you know, sausage, circle hooks like what I got now. So how's it going, Ewas? Howdy, Orta. 8 trout on the size 1 spoon and 3 on bait, but only 2 kept that swallowed the hook. Nice, 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 Ewas. Good fishing, good fishing. How you gonna get fined if the fish bites your hook without you knowing? Makes no sense. Oh, I think if you're keeping it, I think that's the idea. Yeah, you don't want to catch. If that's, I think if you try to keep it, you'll, yeah, they'll go after you for it. Nice, nice. Sounds like you had a good day out there, you boss. Sounds like you had a good day out there. I'm seeing. See, I'm seeing that rod tip bend just a little, but really it keeps going back and forth with the waves. And that's why I'm pretty sure it's not an actual fish pulling. It's more of what the, yeah, kind of going out with the current. Nothing big but productive. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. That sounds like a good day of fishing to me, man. That sounds like a good day of fishing to me. Yeah, yeah. It was just a current, guys. It was just a current. And it's still doing that. It's definitely, the water is dropping really fast now. It dropped another like 6-7 inches, I think. Just keeps on going out. So there's definitely some kind of like out current or like current taken away from the shoreline. Be a bad time to fall in, I guess. That'd probably be a bad time to fall in. But we'll see when you'll really notice when it bites. That Okuma rod really has a good bend to it, you know, very good and sensitive rod. So unless that's a gar. It could be a gar too, guys. That could be a gar as well. Well, there's no tide here per se, it's just a lot of dams and locks. Yeah, they got a lot of, yeah, not tidal, but they got the dams and locks here that are, the water was up. I mean, probably, I'm now thinking like a good 1.5 feet higher this morning. And it's just been dropping. And in the last 2 hours, it's really dropped another like foot. So they opened something up, I guess. Yeah, 3,000 plus miles from coastline. Earthquake along the river, 1800s. There was an earthquake along the river, made it flow backwards. Oh yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that. Yeah, big. You got a giant. That was like America's largest earthquake or something. Um, Floating on inner tube. Yeah. I don't think that would be a smart move on this river, guys. I mean, you'd float, you'd fly down the river, but just wouldn't want to fall off. You'd want to stay on that inner tube and watch out for all of the trees and other stuff. I was watching like geese actually were on the middle of the channel there, and they're just zipping by. I think I heard it was like 35 mile an hour or something. I mean, really fast. Maybe that's too fast. I don't know, but it's probably not 35. I don't know how long it is, but how fast it is, but it's fast out there. It is flowing really fast out in the middle. So we're on a little cove here that's shallow. Seen on Bali Sports at the time, he had a kayak along the river. Thought he was super crazy. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's. Some of those people. I mean, very good at kayaks. I mean, if you're really good at kayaking, I could see doing it, but it seems pretty crazy to do. I think this is a scarier river than than any of those like smaller whitewater ones, because like this one's strong, you know. And it's the entire river, not just a little section. But it's crazy how fast it's going out in the main channel. And it gets pretty deep out. It has to be really deep out there because those barges are really big.
Yeah, right past that point.
Now it's called FanDuel. Oh, yeah, FanDuel. Okay, yeah, I know that.
Right where the
Fisherman has shown his channels or other outdoor channels as YouTube. First name's Chad Hoover. Okay. Interesting. Like, I give you like 30 YouTube fishing channels. Nice, yeah. Oh, let's see, guys. We're gonna catch something. We will catch something, guys. We will catch something. Maybe. We will see if we catch anything. I don't know. or anyone else here, how y'all feel about forward facing sonar? Oh, I did see something about that, how it like kills fish. I don't have any sonar and I don't really have much experience with it, but I think I saw, oh, who was it? There was some fishing YouTuber that randomly popped up on my feed and was saying that at Table Rock Lake, I think it was, it had like just toasted all of the bass there or something. I guess it's bad for them or something. Okay, yeah, I saw his, he had a video on, and it just kind of, I had it on my, that must have been it. Okay, yep. And it was, I just kind of randomly showed up, and I don't even have any sonar, but it was interesting, and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. But yeah, he was saying that it's killing the bass or something, so. Low-key hate that dude. Mad about spots, the fish moved. Oh, that might have been it, yeah. Anything other than the big old carp? No, pretty much it's been drum and just the drum and the big grass carp. Yeah, the grass carp and the drum. I did not catch that, Josh, but not surprised. Yeah, I just saw that the other day, kind of randomly on my feed. But yeah, it's been, NBP had a buffalo on, and it got off, and then we've had a bunch of bites on, or he's had a couple bites on gar. I've had, I think, a gar bite as well. It picked the bait off. I don't know what it was. It might have been a gar. So I don't know. I mean, this is a section that definitely has some gar in it as well. So the old school pro angler, not with the times. Got it. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was real or not, but yeah, I guess not. Or at least that's what you're weighing in on, is that it's not real. Yep, I think so. I think it is, yeah. I think it is. It's interesting how the algorithm works and like decides what to show and everything. Yeah, it's major beefs with YouTubers and anglers using technology. Got it. I have beef with all the technology too, because I don't have any yet. So I'm on his side. Until I get a bass boat and really nice radar and sonar and everything, then I'll be all for it. Yeah. But I'm a poor bank fisherman right now. We're fishing. I'm a shoreline guy at the moment. UL says, hopefully the gar aren't too hard to spot since they are air breathers. Yeah, they are, and I've seen a few, but I mean, I don't know. The water's really muddy today. The water is really murky. So it is hard to kind of see into here. But there's been stuff hitting at the top of the water, which I think are the gar if they're just coming up a little bit. And there's also been a lot of fish jumping out of the water. And you'd be surprised, some of them are like, not all of them are the Asian carp either. Some of the jumpers are also like, I guess there's some white bass in here. And there's also, you've got the white bass, there was some drum jumping out. And the grass carp were also jumping out. And I didn't realize grass carp jumped really, or came out, you know, up to the top, but yeah, they were. Us Bankies rule. That's right. That's right. As I feel, honestly, I don't think it's bad. I mean, phones change. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Oh, and pretty soon, no one's going to be watching fishing live streams as soon as AI does them better than us. Asian carp are skittish and jump. Yep. Yeah, we definitely saw a few of those, and then there's all kinds of stuff jumping out of the water down here. All kinds of stuff. I saw a lot of them jumping out. I did a live stream yesterday afternoon, and all I got was, you know, cooked into some cats. Was it one cat, two cats, a couple cats, I think, and that was yesterday afternoon. Hold on. I did a bunch of live streams yesterday. They're all kind of blurring together. Cause then I had a bluegill one, and then I did a micro fishing one. I did a bunch. I set up at a bunch of different spots, but yeah, saw some of them yesterday as well. And that was on the Merrimack. Yeah, so that was on the Merrimack, or next to the Merrimack, kind of next to the mouth. It was like on a little creek. It was called Simpson Park, and yeah, it's got a creek that comes out of the lake and goes into the Merrimack River. And I was fishing really close to where it flows into the Merrimack, and there were Asian carp there, and regular carp, and channel cats. I actually didn't see any gar there. I've caught gar there before, but I didn't see any there yesterday. Doesn't mean they weren't there, just I didn't see any. I don't know, Simpson Park, oh, Seasun Park. Oh, okay, Simpson Park. Simpson Park is, it's in, is it called South County, I believe, and or maybe Southwest County, but it's next to the Merrimack River, which I think the Merrimack is the border of St. Louis County. So, what?
How you doing?
Okay.
Mike's kind of died down. What do you think?
I am thinking maybe yeah, I am thinking we could probably head on out. I mean,
Now I gotta go by my landlord's house anyway to drop your men off.
oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's only like a block from my house. So.
Yeah, no problem. We can head out. The bite's really dropped. I don't know what happened to the bite. I would have thought the bite would have got better during the day, but it did.
It doesn't down here, not until it gets near the hot part of summer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, when it gets in the hot part of summer, it'll be like this time of the year, it's not, the water's still pretty cold.
Yep, yeah, it is. It is.
I'm still getting a few gar bites, but they run within per second and just drop it.
Yeah, I had like one, and now I'm not getting even that. So I don't know what happened to the bite, but it really died off. I was just so surprised that the best time for drum was like the hottest part of the day with all that sun. I mean, they didn't seem to mind.
It's just because the water's cold. When it gets hotter,
Yep.
in the evening run.
Okay.
It's just, this water's like probably 70 degrees tops.
It felt pretty, yeah, it feels pretty cold, so yeah.
Feel that air coming off, feels like an air conditioner. I've been in over 6.5 hours.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and I think we are going to be calling it, guys. We got things we got to get done. So, and the bite really died down. But thank you all. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Josh. Sorry we didn't catch anything else. I mean, I had like that one gar bite, something bit, cleaned off that hook. But yeah, I mean, MVP's right. He's the guy, he fishes here. This is his spot. He knows it better. He's been fishing here for years. And yeah, if he's saying that we're probably not going to get any more bite, I think that I don't think we're going to get any more bites. So, but yeah, we were getting a lot, but yeah. No problem. Hey, that's good, Josh. That's good. Well, thank y'all for joining us. I really appreciate it, guys. Really enjoy y'all. Great to have you guys fishing with us. So I really enjoy it as well. It's always fun fishing with everybody. I feel like I'm fishing with everybody in the comments, you know. Sounds good, Travis. Thank you for stopping in. All right, well, we're going to call it, guys. So y'all have a good one, and I will see you all on the next stream. Have a good one, guys. See ya. Let's go to the counter at a grocery store, some fish, and have them throw it to you, then call the catch. Yeah, that's an idea. That's an idea. Get like a salmon or something and then put it on and, oh, I got one. Got one, guys. But, alrighty, guys. Y'all have a good one, and see y'all on the next live stream. See ya.